But they also have like built-in fridges, right? Do they also?
Yes. Well,
are they offered?
Not the fridges. We're not doing built-in fridge freezers quite yet. But we've got a whole session on the built-in appliances later on in the week. So if anyone has any questions about built-in induction hobs, built-in ovens, built-in dishwashers or hoods, we're going to have a whole session on it later on in the week because we've got some really special stuff there.
Good to know. Good to know for you as well. And also, hey, here we are with our friend Andreas Jukes, who would like to know, what is Hygiene Active?
Hygiene Active.
How noisy is it?
How noisy is Hygiene Active? Right,
is Hygiene Active noisy?
Hygiene Active isn't noisy. It's actually the way of being able to keep your fridge freezer clean. So if you'd like, what we do is just make sure it's turned on this one, which someone's had a little play about, so we can quickly turn this on just by going down to here. And what this does, most brands will actually spray the inside of their fridge freezers with an antibacterial spray. But of course, over time...
Who does that?
I wouldn't like to say.
I mean,
but it's not Panasonic.
I understand why it's necessary when I see mine, but...
Absolutely. You want to be having all your products and all your fridge freezers clean as possible. So what we've created, and rather than spraying on an antibacterial spray that over time will wear off, what we've created is Hygiene Active. So when we open up this fridge freezer, what you can see right up the back of the fridge freezer where it actually says Hygiene Active, it's glowing blue, isn't it?
So to keep it fresh?
It's just all about the antibacterial. We want to kill all the bacteria so it doesn't infect all of your food inside.
Yeah, but how you do that? Usually you boil something in order to kill, but how are you supposed to boil anything in a fridge?
Of course, what we're using is silver, because silver's fantastic for killing the bacteria.
So and werewolves.
And werewolves, of course. Yeah. So we've got a silver iodizer filter. So in other words, what it does, it brings the air through, and then it puts out a little bit of water mist with some silver ions to kill 99.9% of all the bacteria. And also the blue LED light isn't just for design, even though it does look great inside.
But do you have to refill that then?
No.
Or you have like a silver bar in the background?
It's all there. It's for a lifetime. It's not a problem whatsoever with the Hygiene Active. It's always going to be running, and it can circulate the air in 3 different places to make sure that you're getting fresh, clean air all the way through the refrigerator. And as I say, killing any harmful bacteria that may come into contact with the silver ions. So as I say, between the silver ionizer and the blue LED, which is another set frequency to kill the last tiny little bit of that bacteria, we can kill 99.999% of all bacteria inside here.
But this technology, Hygiene Active, is not making the fridge any noisier than...
No, not whatsoever. As I say, because of the inverter, that fluctuates the power and keeps the decibels to the lowest possible level. So, for instance, if you did wake up late at night and just had the door open for a little bit, most fridge freezers, you'd hear the compressor kick in because they only have the 2 power settings, and it's a very annoying thing hearing your compressor always kick in. Ours will just use literally the first little step of power, so you can see our power bar here, and it will use the first little step of power just to be able to put a little bit more cooling in. And then if you'd like for us, we'd had the door open for a little bit longer, it's going to use a little bit more power. But it's always clever technology detecting the temperature and correcting the temperature for the inside, so always working.
I see, okay. Then Andres, once again, thank you for this question, and this has been your answer. Continue.